Hi, my name is Lutas Butkus, and in today's video I want to talk about Lisk. I have bought it when it was around $2, and I had done some research about it, but after the new price spike, I started paying more attention in Lisk because it's now a major part of my portfolio. So, what has happened with Lisk? Why did it skyrocket? So before we get into that, I want to quickly go through a list of points what makes Lisk interesting, different from other platforms. So let's quickly go through this list. Lisk supports apps. So Lisk is like Ethereum, Neo, Waves, Stratus. It is a decentralized apps platform. So it can be compared to Ethereum, etc. Lisk is a modular platform, and Lisk uses sidechains. So in Ethereum, you have everything in one module. If it grows, if you are releasing more decentralized apps in the Ethereum blockchain, it grows and grows, and then scalability issues come in because there's too many transactions in the whole module, and it gets crowded. With Lisk, you have the main Lisk module, and the new apps can have their own sidechains. So there are more sidechains around it, and it's not in a one module. It gets split up, and it doesn't get crowded with transactions. And this is how they solve scalability. So it can, without any problems, support much more apps at the same time. Ethereum people are on board. They have a couple of people from Ethereum who were working with Ethereum, and they know the ins and outs, the problems with Ethereum, where they have cons, etc. And they can implement that and make Lisk better to beat the competition. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that if they are better, that they will win. We have examples with Litecoin and Bitcoin. Litecoin figured out the scalability much faster with segregated witness, and Bitcoin is only starting to do that with the hard forks, etc. So it doesn't, the better technology not always wins, but in the long run, they have a better platform. There we have a table of comparing those two. If you are interested, just stop this video, or I'll have a link to this article. Next, it is designed for developers. You can create apps on Lisk with JavaScript, which is a popular programming language, and I haven't heard of any other decentralized apps platform to be using JavaScript. Ethereum is using a language that not a lot of people are using, and that's a huge roadblock for developers to develop apps. Microsoft is one of the partners, which is a great thing for Lisk. There's controlled but unlimited supply. Right now, Lisk is giving out 5 Lisk per mined block, and it will be going down to 1 Lisk, and it will go indefinitely. With Bitcoin, there's going to be only 22 million Bitcoin, and then the rewards will stop. This is just a feature of them, but this inflation rate is controlled. And also Lisk has country ambassadors where they promote Lisk in different countries. So they have some interesting community action happening. So this is it for the quick overview, and now let's dive into why the price is skyrocketing. So firstly, there's company updates and team news. The major thing that is happening, they are rebranding the platform. They will be way more active on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. They are also launching their YouTube and Instagram channels, and overall there will be more communication with the community. they were spending a ton of time promoting, developing the product, and now it's time for the promotion. Next, there's the major thing, in my opinion, is that they are releasing a software development kit which will help to develop apps on their Lisk blockchain. So this is the main thing for developers. And the promotion is good for the people. Now they will have the platform ready for usage, and now they will want to promote it, and marketing is a really big thing. So they also are hiring new people to the team, a couple of developers and a marketing manager to help cooperate everything. They are still growing, and they have open positions for developers and marketing and social media people, etc. So they are growing, and they will be releasing a software development kit around September or November. So this is why the price is skyrocketing. Another announcement: Lisk announces partnership with Socket Cluster. Lisk and its network are growing incredibly fast. In order to handle scalability matters, larger network and number of connection requests, we enlisted the help of Socket Cluster to change the peer-to-peer communication protocol from HTTP to WebSocket. So this is overall helping with scalability as well, to allow better peer-to-peer communication in the blockchain. So this is a really a thing for the improvement of the whole blockchain. And lastly, what I want to show you is the financial report of Lisk. I haven't actually heard of any other blockchain releasing a financial report, and this was an interesting find. So right now they are doing a monthly report, but they will be switching to a quarterly report. So what can we see in this report? What are their holdings right now? They have a million Swiss francs, 2.5 million in euros, 300,000 in USD, 8,500 BTC, 4,300,000 Lisk, and a lot of bytes that translates into 20 million Swiss francs. And in total it is 65 million Swiss francs, which is quite similar to USD if I remember correctly. Also, they are holding for bounties and advisors huge sums of money as well. Also, they are sitting on a huge amount of Bitcoin Cash that isn't in the report right here, but they are still planning what to do with that. Probably they will be selling it and cashing out. In my opinion, that would be probably the best thing to do. Or just hold it. Well, don't know. So they are also showing their monthly expenditures for PR 7,000, strategy research, rebranding 47,000, and legal. So they are not spending too much money, in my opinion. So also this report was calculated with these prices. The BTC price didn't change that much, but Lisk price, and they do have a lot of Lisk, was calculated at $3 Lisk, and now it is double that. So their financial record right now is even at a better standing. So this transparency is something I really admire about this blockchain. So all this together makes it the price going upwards, and once there are more projects happening on Lisk, once they develop their software development kit and people start developing apps over here, the price is going to be even higher in my opinion. So right now we have it at around $7, and it can easily stay at around $10 in my opinion for the rest of the year, and after that it can increase even higher. That would be my prediction for Lisk. And so this is it. I hope this was an interesting video. Hope you learned something new about Lisk, and I will see you in the next video.